Hello, my friend. Have you ever felt like your legs just aren't what they used to be? Maybe climbing the stairs leaves you unusually tired. Maybe you've noticed your balance isn't as steady as it once was. Or perhaps you've woken up in the middle of the night with painful leg cramps that seem to come out of nowhere. If you've blamed it on aging, you're not alone. Most seniors do. But what if I told you the real cause might be sitting quietly on your bathroom shelf? Every day, millions of older adults take vitamins and supplements with the best of intentions. It feels like a smart choice, a way to stay strong, healthy, and independent. Doctors, commercials, even friends and family often encourage it. Take your calcium, they say. Don't forget your vitamin D. Add a little iron, just in case. But here's the hard truth, some of these very supplements could actually be making your legs weaker. Yes, you read that right. The vitamins you take to stay strong could be silently draining your strength, making your muscles feel heavier, your steps shakier, and your energy fade faster than before. And because the effects creep in slowly, day by day, pill by pill, you may not even notice them until one day, getting out of a chair feels like lifting a mountain. This isn't about scaring you. It's about helping you uncover what no one is talking about, the hidden dangers of oversupplementation and how it could be robbing you of the very independence you're trying to protect. In this video, we'll reveal 5 common vitamins that could be quietly harming your leg strength and what you can do instead to walk with more energy, balance, and confidence. Let's take a closer look at what's really going on and how you can take back control. Vitamins are supposed to help us, not hurt us. That's what we've always believed. And in many ways, it's true, vitamins play a vital role in keeping our bodies functioning well, especially as we age. But the truth is more complicated than it seems. As we grow older, our bodies don't process nutrients the same way they once did. We may absorb less from food, experience shifts in metabolism, or take medications that interfere with nutrient balance. Because of this, many seniors turn to supplements, sometimes several at a time, hoping to fill the gaps and stay strong. But here's the problem, not all supplements are needed, and in some cases, they can quietly create more harm than good. Certain vitamins, when taken in excess, can disrupt the natural balance of minerals in your body, damage nerve and muscle tissue, and interfere with your circulation, all of which directly affect your leg strength, coordination, and stability. Let's start with something that often surprises people: more isn't always better. In fact, too much of a good thing can become a bad thing, especially when it comes to fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D and vitamin E. Unlike water-soluble vitamins, which your body can flush out through urine, fat-soluble ones tend to accumulate in your body over time, sometimes to toxic levels. You might not feel the effects immediately, but the damage builds up quietly, day by day. Then there are minerals like calcium and iron, which are often promoted as must-haves for aging adults. But your body requires these in a very specific ratio with other minerals, like magnesium and potassium. When you overload on one without balancing the others, you create a kind of internal traffic jam. Muscles stiffen, blood vessels narrow, and nerve signals get scrambled. The result? Tired legs, painful cramps, shaky balance, and slow recovery after even mild activity. Another issue is supplement overlap. Many seniors take a multivitamin, a bone support formula, and perhaps an energy booster, all at once, without realizing these pills often contain overlapping ingredients. One supplement might have 50 milligrams of B6, another 30 milligrams, and another 20 milligrams. That's 100 milligrams in a single day, far beyond the recommended daily intake of 1.7 milligrams for seniors. And B6 toxicity is linked directly to nerve damage, especially in the legs and feet. You might be wondering, if I've been taking these for years, why is this happening now? The answer is in the slow buildup. The effects of oversupplementation don't appear overnight. They creep in gradually, a little numbness here, a little cramping there. At first, it's easy to dismiss as aging, dehydration, or maybe not enough sleep. But eventually, it adds up. And perhaps the most important point of all, very few seniors actually need high-dose supplements unless diagnosed with a deficiency. Many older adults already get enough of these vitamins through a regular diet, especially if they eat leafy greens, dairy, lean proteins, fortified cereals, and spend even a little time in the sun. Yet the habit of taking extra pills just in case has become so common that few stop to ask, do I really need this? The bottom line is this: your body is a delicate system of balance. Every vitamin and mineral works in harmony with others. When we throw that balance off by taking too much of one or ignoring another, we don't just waste our money, we risk our health. That's why in the next section, we'll walk you through 5 common supplements that may be doing more harm than good to your legs and offer natural, safer alternatives to keep your strength, mobility, and independence intact. 1. Calcium, the surprising muscle saboteur. For decades, calcium has been marketed as the key to strong bones. Doctors, commercials, and even loved ones have repeated the message endlessly: take your calcium or your bones will weaken. And so, many seniors take daily calcium supplements, believing they are protecting themselves from fractures and bone loss. But what if that same calcium is quietly sabotaging your muscle strength, especially in your legs? Here's what many don't realize: calcium doesn't work alone. Your body requires a delicate balance between calcium, magnesium, and other minerals to ensure that muscles contract and relax properly. But when you take high doses of calcium, especially from supplements, without enough magnesium, that balance falls apart. Instead of strong, flexible muscles, you may experience tightness, heaviness, or even painful leg cramps. You might notice that your legs feel unusually tired after walking short distances, or that it's harder to rise from a chair. These may seem like small annoyances, but they're often the early signs of calcium imbalance. Excess calcium can also contribute to arterial calcification, where calcium builds up in your blood vessels. This reduces circulation to your lower body, starving your muscles of the oxygen and nutrients they need. And the truth is, most seniors already get enough calcium from their diet. Dairy products, leafy greens, almonds, and fortified cereals are all rich in calcium. What they often lack is magnesium, the mineral that keeps calcium in check. Instead of popping another calcium pill, talk to your doctor. Get your levels tested. And consider food-based sources of calcium combined with magnesium-rich options like spinach, pumpkin seeds, or avocados. A balanced approach can mean the difference between slow, stiff legs and strong, steady strides. 2. Iron, the hidden source of fatigue and leg pain. Iron is essential for life. It carries oxygen through your blood and fuels your muscles. So, it makes sense that many seniors believe more iron equals more energy. But the truth is, unless you've been diagnosed with iron deficiency anemia, taking iron supplements could actually be draining your strength, not boosting it. As we age, our need for iron decreases, and our ability to store it increases. This means that excess iron from supplements doesn't just pass through the body, it accumulates in tissues, including muscles. Over time, this buildup can disrupt muscle function, leading to chronic fatigue, aches, and even a burning sensation in the legs. Iron is also a highly reactive mineral. When there's too much of it, it generates oxidative stress, releasing unstable molecules that damage cells, including muscle fibers. This can trigger inflammation and make it harder for your legs to recover after even gentle activity like walking or standing. Another hidden problem? Too much iron interferes with magnesium absorption, just like calcium does. Without enough magnesium, your muscles can't relax properly. That's when leg cramps, stiffness, and even nighttime spasms can set in, stealing your rest and wearing down your energy over time. And yet, iron is everywhere, in multivitamins, fortified cereals, red meat, and supplements. Unless your doctor has confirmed a deficiency, you likely don't need more. In fact, most seniors get plenty of iron through their diet. A smarter approach is to improve iron absorption from food by pairing it with vitamin C, think beans and bell peppers, or spinach and strawberries. Before reaching for an iron pill, ask yourself, is this really giving me strength or slowly stealing it? When it comes to muscle health, balance always beats overload. 3. Vitamin E, the balance and coordination disruptor. Vitamin E has long been praised as a powerful antioxidant. It's been linked to heart health, sharper brain function, and even youthful skin. Many seniors take it daily, hoping to slow aging and maintain vitality. But what's rarely discussed is how too much vitamin E, especially in supplement form, can quietly disrupt your balance, coordination, and leg strength. Unlike nutrients that flush out easily, vitamin E is fat-soluble, meaning it accumulates in your body over time. And when taken in high doses, it begins to interfere with other essential nutrients, particularly vitamin K, which plays a critical role in blood clotting and delivering oxygen-rich blood to your muscles. When vitamin K is thrown off, your leg muscles may not receive the circulation and nutrients they need to stay strong and steady. You might not notice it right away. Maybe your legs feel a little heavier. Maybe you catch yourself stumbling more often or feeling a strange weakness after standing up. These subtle signs can easily be mistaken for normal aging, but they may be early warning signals of vitamin E overload. Another concern? Vitamin E's natural blood thinning properties. While mild thinning can help with heart health, too much can lead to dizziness, lightheadedness, and bruising, all of which increase your risk of falling. Most importantly, the body knows how to handle vitamin E from food, nuts, seeds, and leafy greens offer just the right amount. But synthetic supplements can push your intake far beyond safe levels without you even realizing it. If you've been feeling unsteady or weak in your lower body, it may be time to rethink that daily vitamin E capsule. Sometimes, the road to better health means trusting real food and listening to what your body is trying to tell you. 4. Vitamin D, when bone strength becomes a muscle cramp trigger. Vitamin D has earned a reputation as one of the most important nutrients for aging well. It supports bone health, immune function, and muscle maintenance. Because of its benefits, many seniors take vitamin D supplements every day without question. But too much vitamin D can have the opposite effect, especially when it comes to your legs. When taken in high doses, vitamin D increases calcium absorption in the body. That might sound good for your bones, but it comes with a hidden cost: elevated blood calcium levels, a condition known as hypercalcemia. When calcium floods the bloodstream instead of being deposited into bones, it begins to interfere with muscle and nerve function. You might start to feel tightness in your legs, cramps that come out of nowhere, or unexplained fatigue after simple activities. These symptoms are often mistaken for dehydration or just getting older, but they could be signals that your vitamin D intake is too high. High levels of vitamin D can also dehydrate muscle cells and disrupt your magnesium and potassium balance, two minerals essential for proper muscle relaxation. Without enough of them, your legs may feel stiff, achy, or unusually heavy. The truth is, many seniors already get enough vitamin D through sunlight, dairy products, and fortified foods. Yet outdated advice has led many to take high-dose supplements without ever checking their levels. Before reaching for another 5,000 IU capsule, consider this: are you supplementing based on a real need or just following habit? Have your levels checked. And opt for natural sources like salmon, eggs, or moderate sun exposure. When it comes to muscle health, it's not about taking more, it's about getting just enough of what your body actually needs. 5. Vitamin B6, the silent nerve damager. Vitamin B6 is often seen as a safe, helpful nutrient. It's essential for converting food into energy, supporting brain health, and keeping your nervous system running smoothly. That's why many seniors take it daily, especially in multivitamins, energy boosters, or nerve support formulas. But here's the shocking truth: too much vitamin B6 can quietly damage your nerves, particularly in your legs and feet. Unlike some other B vitamins that are flushed out easily, B6 can accumulate in the body over time. And when levels get too high, it becomes toxic, causing a condition called sensory neuropathy. This affects the nerves responsible for muscle control and coordination, leading to symptoms like numbness, tingling, or a strange sensation like walking on cushions. Over time, these symptoms can progress into leg weakness, balance problems, and a frightening sense of instability. The danger is that this toxicity builds slowly. At first, you might feel a little tingling in your toes or a slight wobble when standing up. It's easy to shrug off. But the longer you take high doses, the deeper the damage becomes. Some seniors report difficulty walking, a lack of awareness of where their feet are, or a constant sense of heaviness in their legs. The recommended daily intake of B6 for older adults is just 1.7 milligrams. Yet many supplements contain 20, 50, even 100 milligrams per pill, and it's not uncommon to take multiple pills without realizing how much is adding up. The good news? B6 toxicity is preventable. You can meet your needs through foods like bananas, poultry, fish, and potatoes without risking nerve damage. If your legs have felt weak or unsteady lately, it might not be aging, it might be your vitamins. When your legs feel weak, your steps unsure, and everyday tasks begin to feel harder, it's natural to assume it's just part of getting older. But what if that's not the whole story? What if the weakness creeping into your legs, the cramping in your calves, the sudden wobbles as you stand, aren't signs of aging at all, but signals that something you trusted is slowly working against you? The truth is sobering. Some of the vitamins you take to stay strong might be slowly weakening your foundation, your legs, your balance, your independence. Not because vitamins are bad, but because when taken without need, in the wrong amounts, or in poorly balanced combinations, they throw off the harmony your body depends on to move, stand, and live confidently. Think about it. Calcium, long believed to protect your bones, can stiffen your muscles and clog your blood vessels when taken in excess. Iron, essential for oxygen transport, can build up and inflame your tissues when you already have enough. Vitamin E, celebrated for its antioxidant power, can quietly throw off your body's equilibrium and coordination. Vitamin D, praised for keeping bones strong, can dehydrate your muscles and cramp your legs when overdone. And B6, the so-called nerve vitamin, can erode the very nerves you rely on to walk. Each of these changes doesn't happen overnight. They creep in slowly, unnoticed, until one day, standing up takes more effort, walking feels like a chore, and stairs seem steeper than ever before. The hardest part is that many seniors blame themselves or chalk it up to just getting older. But in truth, these issues may be preventable and even reversible by simply taking a closer look at what's really going into your body. Your intention has always been right. You've taken these supplements to protect your health, to stay active, to age well. But it's time to ask, are these vitamins truly helping me or quietly hurting me? It's not about giving up on your health routine. It's about making it smarter. That begins with awareness and a willingness to reevaluate what your body truly needs. It begins with recognizing that food-based nutrients, doctor-guided supplementation, and balanced intake are more powerful than guesswork and habit. Because your legs aren't just limbs, they are your freedom. They carry you to the store, to see your grandchildren, to enjoy a walk in the park. They are your link to the world. And they deserve the best support, not just from what you do, but from what you choose not to do. You don't have to settle for slow steps and stiff muscles. You can reclaim strength. And it starts by questioning the very pills meant to protect you. So, what can you do starting today to protect your leg strength and move with confidence again? First, take a few moments to really look at your supplement routine. Lay out the bottles. Read the labels. Ask yourself, am I taking this because a doctor recommended it or just out of habit? You'd be surprised how many people continue supplements that no longer serve them, or worse, are working against them. If you're unsure, make a list and bring it to your next doctor's appointment. Ask for a simple blood test to check your vitamin and mineral levels. That one step can save you years of pain, fatigue, and confusion. Next, lean into food-based nutrition. Your body knows how to process nutrients from real food. A handful of almonds, a piece of salmon, some sautéed spinach, these foods provide balanced doses of calcium, magnesium, iron, vitamin E, vitamin D, and B6 in forms your body can actually use, without risk of overload. Instead of isolated pills, embrace variety on your plate. Also, don't forget the power of gentle, consistent movement. Even light strength exercises, seated leg raises, or short daily walks can activate your muscles and keep them responsive. Supplements alone won't make your legs strong, but movement, paired with the right nutrition, can. Finally, if you've been dealing with unexplained leg fatigue, cramps, or balance issues, don't just accept it as old age. Listen to your body. It's trying to tell you something. Weakness doesn't always start in your muscles, it can start with what you swallow. You've worked hard to maintain your health. You deserve to feel steady on your feet and strong in your stride. With a few thoughtful changes, less guessing, more awareness, you can stop doing what harms and start doing what truly helps. So today, ask yourself, what am I willing to adjust to feel better tomorrow? Because your strength is still there, it's just waiting for the right support. Let's quickly recap what we've learned. Many seniors take calcium, iron, vitamin E, vitamin D, and B6 with good intentions, but when taken in excess or without medical need, these vitamins can quietly weaken your legs, disrupt circulation, damage nerves, and drain your energy. What you thought was helping you stay strong might actually be the reason behind your cramps, stiffness, or loss of balance. The key isn't to fear vitamins, it's to use them wisely. Focus on doctor-guided supplementation, real food sources, and balanced nutrition that supports your body naturally. You deserve to walk with confidence, not worry. You deserve to feel strong, not limited. And that journey starts by simply rethinking what you put in your body. If this message resonated with you, please share it with someone you care about, and let's keep supporting each other on the path to healthier aging.